I really don't ever know how to start these things. Oh man. Get the microphone here. I think the coast is clear. We usually have a busy upstairs during this time, and I'm trying to keep it quiet while I do these videos. So video number 2 we're doing today. And well, not video number 2, you know what I mean? Video number 2 here in Tennessee. Today is going to be on Lomography 400H, I think. I think it's 400H. Let me, oh brother. I have the package right here. It is Lomography Color Negative 400. So I don't know if you could see that. And I'll show some cool footage. B-roll cue. This was, yet again, me getting out there and just trying to get some shots, get familiar with using the light meter again. I use a Pentax. Use the Pentax zone system, basically, is what I'm using for metering. Now, I got into the zone system before I stopped posting videos. And I felt like I was starting to really get somewhere with it. There is a learning curve to it. And especially with color film, Ansel Adams didn't necessarily design this for color film, but the principles still do apply for color film. When I first started shooting film, I was using just my cell phone. I was using a couple apps, and that gives you what's the suggested f-stop, shutter speed to choose on your camera. I think Ansel Adams actually used he used I forgot what it's called. Maybe I'll find it. I might as well do it right now, right? Let's just look it up right now. Ansel Adams, he used this tool, a Ratten 90 filter. So he used this filter. It actually helps you kind of just take out all the color. And if I'm not mistaken, it was brown or red or something like that. I can probably try to find some images of maybe what he used or something similar to what he used. Place that I shot the Lomography film was at a splash pad in Knoxville, and it is a place where my family can go and enjoy time. The boys can go and play in the splash pad, and then I can go out and just take some pictures. I'll do more explaining on what happened, but I will say that I did run into another issue, right? A couple issues. One being the same thing. I screwed up the shutter speed at one point. And the other thing was I heard about this issue before, but I don't remember having this problem with Lomochrome. When I was loading the film, I noticed that when I was rolling it, and you'll see it in there, that at the start for the back, it meets that safety marker very quickly. If you don't do it right or tape it or something, you're going to not have you're not going to get 12 exposures out of a 6x6. So I only had like 9 exposures. You'll see when exposed properly, it is very punchy and fun. Very fun film stock to use. So let's go to Andy over in the splash pad. Alright, so we're back at it again. I'm at a splash pad with the family today. The film of the day is Lomography 400. I will say that I've never shot it before. I've shot the purple, as you guys have seen in previous episodes. Always good to try something different, you know? So there's not, unfortunately, great selection of things to shoot here. But I wanted to try this film stock, and I want to get out there. So I'm out here dying in the heat, see what this film does, and see if I want to buy, actually pretty sure I have 2 rolls of it. So I'll see what it does, and we'll see if I can apply it to something that makes a little bit more sense. I came to the realization today that, and maybe it's just has been, gosh, that train. What do I want to get at here? What's important to me, above all, is my family. And I know you might be like, Andy, who cares? And what the heck does that have to do with photos? Well, and that plays a factor of what I'm going to film and what I'm going to shoot and what this channel is ultimately going to be about. At the end of the day, I think the vast majority of what I'm going to be doing is going to have to do with my family. Like, we're at the splash pad today, so I am filming here. And I'd rather be doing this with them while they're like up yonders. I'd rather be going through life with them. I think it's very easy for people that are quote-unquote content creators to get caught up in the what's the algorithm gonna do? Am I gonna get a gazillion views? And all that's great and it's important, I guess. Ultimately, I don't care. I want to create content that people enjoy, people can relate to, and it's for my family and for you guys. Whomever is deciding to watch. Family's important to me. The older I get, that's all I really care about. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that as well. So you'll be seeing more family photos, but also I get to try out different kinds of film stocks and try different things, coming to grips with what's important. And I think everyone should seek out what that is to them. So I got some really cool basketball courts over here. I think I'm gonna get some shots here. Just got some shots of a gentleman playing basketball. Cool dude. I'll put his Instagram handle on up to pass it along. Hopefully the shots came out good. This will be awesome. This will be interesting too because my shutter speed is really low. Oh my gosh, I'm such a rookie. I am making all the mistakes a person that hasn't shot film in a year and a half would do, and that is me. Kind of rushing, and that is a big no-no in film. Don't rush. Take your time, right? Enjoy the experience, the flow. So we'll find out. So we're gonna try to recover here. So that was my experience with Lomography 400, and I must admit it was really cool. I enjoyed it. I like the results. My favorite image probably, well, we'll get back to that. So there wasn't very many to choose from, but there was a couple that I really liked. So I was trying to think of some cool videos to make for the channel, and one of them was for, and I don't know if you can see it here, you might be able to, this camera. Ooh, no, let's do this right there. That camera right there is the Polaroid land camera. Land camera 250, I believe. And that uses a specific film called pack film, and it has the emulsion inside of there. So when you take the image, when you take the picture, you kind of like squeeze the emulsion inside of the film as you pull it out, and it's basically instant film. Now, all the videos that I've seen in the past, the results are awesome. They look, the images look really sharp. It's not like a Polaroid, what you might be used to. You hear Polaroid, you think, you know, the Polaroid, and you guys are doing that for no reason. But what I'm getting at is I've seen people do double exposure with it, and it looks beautiful. I was looking at film options, and let me show you what I'm talking about. I was looking at film options. This is crazy talk. This is crazy talk, okay? I'm over here looking at film like, all right, I'm gonna be able to do a video with the land camera. I'm just gonna pick up a couple rolls or a couple packs. I go to Amazon and I see it's like $160. That can't be right. 160 bucks. Yeah, one box, 10 prints, $160. Holy cow. So, you know, you go to the website where you solve all your problems, and then I see 200 for 4, 500 for 3. The completed listings, that would make more sense to really get a grasp on how much this cost. $2,000, $1,700 for 21 packs, $2,000 for 19 packs. Needless to say, it's super expensive. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot that film, even though it looks really cool. And if you look also at how much those cameras go for, so I have one that's like in mint condition. I just assumed this has got to be, you know, it's probably like $100, $200 camera from the 60s. You can find them for anywhere from I would say $20 to $75, around there, in excellent mint condition. So the reason that is because there's no film for it. Fuji stopped making it, I believe, in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I did send one feeler out to someone at a photo shop, at a film shop called F32. Great guys over there. I want to see if they may have any leads on getting that film, because I'd love to shoot a video on that. I mean, you get to see the image right away. There's just, I don't know, there's something about it. I think it would look awesome too. So, oh yeah, so what is my favorites? My favorite one would probably have to be, I like the soccer net one. Just like how warm it was, and just how gritty it looked, and I just like the depth and the textures. The runner-up probably would be my basketball buddy. Great guy, was totally fine with me shooting him shoot hoops. So thanks, man, I appreciate it. Well, that wraps it up for this episode. The next episode is going to be a throwback. When I was digging into my old hard drive here, I had a whole other episode, and it's with Ektar too, and the results were amazing. I really liked Ektar. But guys, if you haven't so far, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, obviously this isn't going to work unless you guys help support the channel. And I hope you were entertained by this. That is my number one thing. There is so much craziness and turmoil in the world. I want to make content where people can actually just have fun and laugh. I don't want just photographers or creatives to watch my channel. I want everyone to watch the channel, because I think there's a lot of joy to be had. I think I do a good job being silly. So hope you have fun, and I really appreciate the support. All right, guys, take care. I almost forgot. So picked up some 800T, which is awesome. Love the way that looks. The guy at the shop even was like, yeah, it looks like a Coen Brothers film. 100% agree.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
I have my Lomography, which I have 2 rolls in that box left, which is really cool. Hopefully I figure out my life and am able to load it properly. And then I got a roll of HP5 along with a bunch of other stuff up there. So after the next episode, I might do an 800T. I think I might just go 800T. I know that for me personally, I want to settle down a little bit. It's you know, there comes a time in a man's life where he needs to settle down and stop playing around. So I need to find a film stock, and I think it's probably going to be HP5 and Portra 400. Wow, that's original. But point is, I want to land on a couple film stocks and start to really hone the craft and to just be ultimately a great photographer. It's a hobby, yes, but I want to be excellent at it. I know that the best way to do that is to consistently use the same film stock, try to be consistent with my developing, and take notes. Those are things that I haven't done yet. Since I came back into the game, I was like, I want to have fun. I want to shoot all sorts of weird stuff. And there will be that in the channel, believe me. I have a roll of Lomochrome 35mm that I see it all the time, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's a lot of images. But I can't wait to shoot it. And the 800T, you know, this is goofy film, but it is, I shouldn't say it's goofy. That kind of minimizes it. There's plenty of other film stocks out there that really is goofy. So yeah, I just wanted to include those little purchases. But again, bye-bye.